On the 23rd of May 1949, the Western Allies ratified a new German constitution known as the Basic Law, Grundgesetz. 2 days prior, a secret state treaty, Geheimer Staatsvertrag, was also signed. This granted complete Allied control over education and all licensed media, press, radio, television, and publishing houses until the year 2099. Germany is still an occupied land, with over 100,000 foreign troops stationed on her soil, and the Jews have never made peace with her. No peace treaty has been concluded with any of the Allied powers. Free speech and freedom of thought is gone, not only in Germany but in most parts of Europe. The Jew Martin Schulz, president of the European Parliament, explained, "The new Germany exists only in order to ensure the existence of the State of Israel and the Jewish people." There you have World War II in one quote. That was what the war was all about, breaking down Germany and making her a milking cow to the bankers again. The globalist United Nations began with the London Declaration of 12th of June 1941. The name United Nations was coined by Franklin Roosevelt and was used during the Declaration by United Nations of January 1942. On June 26, 1945, the founding charter for the United Nations was signed. At the founding San Francisco conference that established the United Nations, the US official serving as Secretary General was the communist agent Alger Hiss, who was exposed as a Soviet spy in 1948. The UN replaced the globalist League of Nations as the foundation of the globalist New World Order. The UN was put up based upon Karl Marx's Communist Manifesto, but this time the whole world would slowly be turned into the new Soviet Union. The New World Government would now be headquartered in New York on 18 acres of prime real estate donated by the Rockefeller family. This was the final nail in the coffin. International communism had officially won the war. The globalist NATO and EU also came as a consequence from the war, as stepping stones to a future world government. The United Nations, the Council of Foreign Relations, the Trilateral Commission, the Bilderberg Group, the Gorbachev Foundation, and the Club of Rome, and many other shadowy fifth column organizations now work together to destabilize the sovereign nations to create a communist world order. Communism would spread from the Soviet Union with the help of communist Jews. Even in China, Soviet Jews were at work helping Mao Zedong. High up in the political department of the Red Army in China were W.N. Levitchev and J.B. Gamarnik. By progressive social movements in the name of helping people, communism killed over 60 million in the Soviet Union, 70 million in the People's Republic of China, 3 million in Korea, 2 million in Cambodia, 1.7 million in Africa, 1.6 million in Vietnam, 1.6 million in Poland, 1.5 million in Afghanistan, 1.2 million in Tito's Yugoslavia, 1 million elsewhere in Eastern Europe, 1 million in Ethiopia, 400,000 in Romania, 200,000 in Bulgaria, 150,000 in Latin America, 100,000 in Mongolia, 100,000 in Albania, 73,000 in Cuba, 70,000 in the German Democratic Republic, 65,000 in Czechoslovakia, 27,000 in Hungary, 10,000 by communist parties not in power and the international communist movement. Yet, no movies, no Holocaust reparations, no memorials for these victims. The communist flag is not banned, and communist policies are still normalized, and Marxism is even taught as standard in our schools.